Hi, every guy. Hi, ooh. Every guy, every girl, everybody, everything, every animal, all the cats watching. So. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikiski Noir. This is going to be my second video. Thank you guys for watching the first one. I think that the response was super positive, and I am so grateful to everyone that did sign on and watch my new video and subscribe to my channel. You guys are all amazing, and I love you all so much. So today I wanted to come back and do another video, something completely different, but just as exciting. One of my favorite brands, Kat Von D Beauty, has just released a brand new eyeshadow palette called the Vegan Love Palette. I'm gonna show you guys right here. So I'm really excited about this palette, and I wanted to come on and do a review, some swatches, and a little demo about it. Not only am I excited because of course it's Kat Von D and I pretty much love everything that she's ever done, but also because this palette in particular has a brand new eyeshadow formula that I'm really excited to test out. But this palette has all new shades in it, and some of them are supposed to be shimmer, some are metallic, and some are supposed to be like a duochrome, which is really exciting. And I just love that everything in here is super bright. I was so excited to open up this palette and see especially the color Mercy. Pretty much anytime I see a red eyeshadow, it's like a Pavlov's dog reaction. The drool and the excitement and just tail wagging, because red is my everything. My everyday eye is usually a red smoky eye. The more I look like I just crawled out of the grave, the better, so. Really excited about this one. Also super excited about this color Activist, because I don't think there are enough bright yellows in eyeshadow palettes, so I'm really excited to see how that color turns out. And basically just try and do a really fun look with this. Another thing that I really love about this palette is that 20% of the profits go to an amazing nonprofit organization called Mercy for Animals. They are dedicated to ending cruelty for animals. You should definitely go and check out their website. I will link it down below so you guys can take a look at it. I think that it's an amazing thing for Kat Von D Beauty to do, to not only create something that is going to inspire people, to create beautiful makeup looks, to have fun with, but also to have a really wonderful message behind it. So please go and check out their website, and you can make donations, or you could just buy this palette, and by doing that, you'll also be making a donation. All right, so I'm gonna do some swatches for you guys. It looks like it's telling me that it's best applied with fingers. Okay, yeah. Might be challenging, but we'll give it a go. I've applied shadows before that had that sort of warning on it with a brush. I just use it wet and it seems to be okay. So hopefully that'll work out, because I can't with the nails, and then it's like stabbing, you know, that whole thing. So time to do some swatches. So I'm guessing by the fact that it says it's best applied with fingers that perhaps the new formula is implying that these could be toppers and maybe not so much actual like full pigmented eyeshadows, which would also make sense because on the back it does say that they're gonna be, well, it's not on the back. I know I read it somewhere. Maybe it was on the box, or maybe it was online. I know I read somewhere that there were going to be different finishes to these. There was going to be like metallics and glitters and duochrome. So I'm hoping that maybe this is kind of like the Alchemist palette, and that it has that surprising finish to it. And maybe if I apply it over like a lipstick, it'll work really cool, or I could use it as a highlight, things like that. But I guess we won't know until we try it. So since the color Mercy called out to me first, I am gonna just take a little finger here, dip it in, and see what it looks like before we start doing these swatches, because I can't wait to try it out. So let's just, let's see. Oh, okay. That was unexpected. I thought it was gonna be solid red, but it looks like it has sort of a duochrome to it. So it has a little bit of a purple and orange maybe? Well, that's different. Okay. All right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Alrighty, so let's get down to some swatches. I'm super excited to first dip into Mercy, like we just saw a minute ago, and see how it applies. So I'm gonna go in. Oh, I got too much on my finger. Oh well. I'm gonna go in and just do a swatch. Okay. Well, that's super pretty. It does have that like orangey violet shift to it, which I wasn't expecting. And I really, really like it. I think I need to learn how to swatch better because clearly I just use too much and it looks kind of weird, but that's my fault entirely. So the next shade we're gonna dip into is called Empathy, and this is the purple shade. Oh, that's super pretty. So this one has like a silver shift to it. So I'm seeing a theme here. I feel like maybe this palette is more about the surprise within the color. I didn't think that they were gonna all be like duochrome or shifts, but it looks like that might be sort of what this palette is about. So let's dip into Liberation, which looks like it's gonna be a glittery black. Ooh. Oh wow, so that actually has like greenish, goldish like sparkles in it with a like a dark grayish black base. I bet that would be super pretty over just like a straight black eyeshadow, just to make your eyes look like extra glimmery. All right, next shade is Compassion, which looks like a pretty champagne gold. Oh wow, that is really nice. I like that it's not a very yellow gold. I don't find like super yellow golds to be very wearable for me personally, so I do like that it is more of a champagne-y gold, but I do like the metallic texture to it. I think that's really pretty. The next shade is Activist, which does look like a very bright yellow. Okay, come through pigment. I'm definitely a fan of that. That looks to be more like one of her traditional shades where it is very shimmery, very pigmented, bright yellow gold, which I like that it is more on the yellow than the gold side. Like I just said, I'm not super into yellow gold, but I do like that it is sort of a neon version of it. I think that would be really pretty in like a sunset eye. Let's try the next shade, Sentient, which seems like a coppery shade. Ooh, that actually might be my new favorite. It's sort of an orangey, reddish, pumpkin-y shade, very fall. And I love anything fall and anything pumpkin. I'm definitely one of those people that just wants pumpkin 365 days a year. So I'm definitely living for that color. Next up is Species, which looks kind of like a brown maybe. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So it's like a brownish steel gray kind of situation. Maybe with some copper in it. I could see that going into some more like steampunky kind of looks, so I could definitely see using that, or even just to smoke out like a darker smoky eye without having to use black. I think that would be really pretty. Next up is Equality. All right, so that one is a little bit lighter. Maybe in like the center of the lid on top of something darker, maybe that would pop a little bit more. I am super fair, so it doesn't really pop on my skin tone, but maybe I could even use it as like a highlight. I've definitely been known to use eyeshadows as highlighters before, so I still think I could find a use for that for sure. All right, so we're down to the last two shades. So first I'm gonna go with Sanctuary, which I've been really excited to see what this looks like. It's gonna be sort of a pretty blue. Ooh. Wow, that is super reflective. Wow, that is gorgeous. I can definitely see using that a lot. I think that's my new favorite. I know I said that about the pumpkin color, but this is amazing. I've definitely not seen a color like this in a palette before, so that's super unique. I really, really love that shade. Let's see if the green is gonna be kind of similar in that it's more metallic. And it is. Wow. I love that. I love that it literally just looks like metal. That is so pretty. I don't know how to swatch. Please don't judge me. I'll get better, I promise. But yeah, so that's gonna be all the shades. I definitely can see using most of these shades. I like to do bright colored looks, so I think that These are all pretty wearable for me, but that blue, the orange, and the red, that first one we swatched, are definitely my absolute favorites, and I can't wait to try them out. I'm excited to try a look with these and see if I can apply these as just a regular eyeshadow or if we should do them as sort of like a topper. I still don't know how it's gonna go with these claws, but you know, we're gonna make it work. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot of pigment. I'm just gonna pack it on. I'll just do sort of my traditional red smoky eye situation here, maybe with a little pop of another color just to kind of switch it up. I've got like Godzilla hands, so. Godzilla. It actually really brought out the sparkle once I started to blend it, which is really neat. I didn't think it was gonna be super sparkly. It just looked kind of like a duochrome. All right, and we're back. So off camera, I just went and put on some mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, and zhuzhed, just a little zhuzh, because my lips were dry, as you could probably tell. So put a little gloss on. But I have to say that I'm kind of obsessed. I was thinking that, you know, they probably would have been a little bit brighter if I had put the shadows on top of other things, like an actual topper, which again makes sense with the whole warning about using your fingers. But honestly, even without something under it, I am kind of living for this. I feel like it's giving me like fall vibes, which I don't care that it's nearing spring. I just want to live in fall all the time. So I'm dying! There's a frog in my throat. I love that they have a duochrome shift. I love that things are a little shimmery, a little sparkly. I did realize that the brush that I was blending out with, I had used for my highlight, which was this, which is the Kat Von D Metal Crush highlight in Gamma Ray and Roseshock. So my eyes probably look a little sparklier than the shadows actually were. That's my bad, but you know, we're all human. Well, maybe I'm not, but I make mistakes anyways. So I do really love this palette. I definitely want to try another look tomorrow and do maybe like a black eyeshadow as a base and then use some of these as a true topper. I think you would really get that nice oil slick effect with it. Kind of like how I did on my lips. I had a hunch that this would look really pretty on top of the lipstick, so I did put a little bit of Mercy on there, and it did add that nice duochrome shift to it. So I think that overall, I think the palette is wonderful. I love the color choices. I love that there were so many duochromes in there. I think there's been one or two colors in previous palettes that did have a shift to it. Specifically the Sentient Center palette I know had one or two in there, and I really, really loved those. And I know the 10th anniversary palette had a duochrome in there that was really, really pretty. So I love that Kat Von D is going and experimenting with different formulas. I love the true reds and oranges that she's able to get from these shadows without using carmine. I think that's amazing. I think that the whole message behind this palette is fantastic. I love that it does donate the 20% to Mercy for Animals. And overall, I'm just in love with it. So overall, I have to give this palette 2 big thumbs up. I do truly love this palette. I think that it would be a great investment for you guys to go out and get one. I know it's limited edition. They're probably gonna sell out pretty fast. So if you want one, you can get one from Sephora.com or you can buy it directly from KatVonDBeauty.com. So thank you guys again for joining me for my second video. I am very excited to be constantly creating things for you now. If you see this makeup in another video, it's because I'm about to shoot one more for you today. That's all for now, everybody. Please be sure to hit that button down below, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, all those fun things. And I'm gonna give you a slightly less but still awkward outro with a cat. Ah!
Inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.